Mary J. Blige has been determined to reduce most, if not all, connection with Diddy in the recent months, beginning from when he previously got sued by Cassie in November last year for a wide range of horrendous things that went on after Diddy got struck by the federal authorities. And after the video that just spilled of Diddy severely putting paws on Cassie Mary JBL, totally distant herself from Diddy, guaranteeing that she had no clue about what was happening, except for fans are calling BS on this, blaming her for choosing to disregard Diddy's activities and assisting him with concealing it. Mary J. Trench and Diddy isn't all that amazing, yet the speed at which she distanced herself once fans began hauling her is insane. Well, that is a stunner like Jay-Z. Mary JBL has consistently asserted that she and Diddy are tight for life, her ride, or bite the dust. And everything in the event that you think Diddy and Jay-Z are close, he and Mary J. Blige are on another level. They go way back to the mid-90s. Diddy even produced a portion of her most memorable collections, including her presentation, What's the 411? Indeed, they've known one another for no less than 33 years. Diddy has consistently given her blossoms for being quite possibly of the best entertainer and performers ever in a meeting. He said Mary JBL is one of the best narrators in R&B history. She made a land for ladies all over the planet to talk their reality to drive, so no one merits this achievement more than her, more than being my sister and my dearest companion. She will be for the rest of time a trailblazer and the sovereign of hip-bound soul who stays a relentless power that can achieve anything she focuses intently on. Yet things experienced a plunge from the last part of the 1990s to the mid-2000s. They had a significant run-in and scarcely represented. Not many years their hamburger was really extreme in the end. Mary JBL conceded that the situation was her shortcoming. She said that she was a wreck in those days and just couldn't hold her demonstration together. She said the explanation we split up is me not understanding the business the manner in which I expected to comprehend it at the time. She made sense of he had a mark. He had a female craftsman. He had Biggie. Yet during the time I was truly hounding myself, I was a wreck. One any brilliant man or financial specialist would have gotten away from me. It seemed like he was becoming far off, yet thinking back, I presently comprehend the reason why I wasn't conveying as expected. I wasn't dealing with my well-being. So how might he throw his dice on me? Diddy in the end pardoned her, and they returned to being best friends. Yet presently, Mary is attempting to persuade everybody that she and Diddy aren't generally so close as we naturally suspect, asserting that she cut off that tie quite some time in the past. The planning of this is really fascinating. It appears as though she's attempting to limit any association with Diddy, since things have gone south for him, with him being sued by 5 unique individuals for SA. And with the video that just spilled of Diddy harming Cassie, Mary isn't staying close by new reconnaissance film. Thought only by scene seems to validate a portion of the claims of an against music magnate. Shay Diddy combs the video, caught on various cameras, shows comes his then sweetheart Cassie Ventura in a passage at a Los Angeles lodging in Walk 2016. A claim recorded by Ventura in November last year and settled the following day. Mary has been going far beyond to reduce most, if not all, connection with Diddy since the federal authorities struck his homes in spring. After the strike on Diddy's LA and Miami houses, Country Security put out an announcement saying recently country security examinations. New York executed policing as a feature of a continuous examination, with help from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our nearby policing anyway. Diddy's legal advisors pummeled the federal authorities and guaranteed that it was a witch chase. They put out an announcement that said this remarkable trap, matched with a high-level facilitated media presence, prompts an untimely hurry to judgment of Mr. Combs, and is just a witch chase in view of meritless allegations made in common claims. There has been no finding of criminal or common risk with any of these claims. Mr. Combs is guiltless and will keep on battling each and every day to demonstrate his innocence. Yet the federal authorities weren't playing with Diddy. Soon they fired getting and keeping individuals near him. His children, Justin and Christian, were handcuffed and kept during the attack. Two of his partners were captured, and his supposed provider, Brennan Paul, was seized at Miami Global Air Terminal for ownership. The RICO charges were approaching, and everybody saw it coming, including to Mary J Blige. She didn't sit around idly posting an enigmatic message on Instagram saying tragically a ton of all of you met me when I needed limits and was an accommodating person allowed me to once again introduce myself. I cut off ties, depending on the situation. While certain individuals were stunned, many weren't all that shocked. After all, no one needs to get a RICO case. In addition to, there's been discussion for some time now that Mary GBL persevered through a similar therapy Cassie did. While she was with Diddy, purportedly Diddy thump her up and fork her to utilize a Taiwan to satisfy him, reports guaranteeing Mary would have rather not made it happen and would stall in tears subsequently. There were likewise bits of hearsay that Diddy got her pregnant yet constrained her to dispose of it, since he would have rather not had a child with her. This occurrence damaged her so gravely that she chose never to have offspring of her own. She alluded to this in a meeting where she said, "I have nieces and nephews perpetually, and I'm continuously seeing the way that individuals are scrambling for sitters. I would rather not go through that. I like my opportunity to proceed to move. And with what I like to do, I would rather not need to watch out for somebody all the time. Right, well, that is where I'm at yet. I don't think having children will occur, yet stand by that. Is as yet not the whole story. I mean, she has kept on being companions with Diddy even after he did all that, so why precisely is she changing around on him? Now, I mean, separated from the way that she is getting hauled for rottenness by fans for supporting and abetting Diddy's terrible way of behaving. Yet that is not all, since it just so happens Mary additionally had 2 or 3 carefully guarded secrets. For the individuals who don't know, Mary JBL had a close connection with vocalist Danny Kidd when he was 16 and she was 24. Danny uncovered the undertaking in a meeting last year, saying that whenever they first got private was in 1995. After the source grants, he asserts that he and Mary JBL were welcome to a party alongside others like Diddy's child mother, Misa Hilton. He asserted that he spent time with the gathering and had several beverages prior to returning to his room. However, at that point, somebody got back to him, asserting that there was a lady who needed to see and meet him. When he got to the room where he was approached to go, Mary and Mesa were the only ones in the room. We was talking, I assume I left out, and she have gotten back to me up to the room, expressed return higher up me, and old young lady believe that need should see you, his old young lady Mary, sitting on the music love seat. So I know the young lady that he in bed with don't need me, so I went, me shutting, I plumped down. And I begin conversing with Mary. In within, I'm going to lose it, 'cause I'm truly staying here, conversing with Mary. She's perched on the sofa. And we requested a few food and a few additional beverages. He proceeded to guarantee that Mary got exceptionally delicate with him and was effectively playing with him. He likewise guaranteed that she put her head in his lap, contacted him, and that things got incredibly serious. Hello, I'm 15, 16 years of age, and she laying on the love seat, and I perched on the opposite end, and she sat down on the lounge chair and put her head in my lap like, damn, he can't be discussing. Mary was discussing. She believed that me should return up here now, she on my lap. And I'm sitting and I'm pondering, I'm similar to approve. What is this going to end doing? And she remained a couple more hours. And we chose to go in the other room, 'cause it was a soup. We went in one more space and sat down, and she sat down with me. She similar to upheld against me. And each time she back facing me, I would move away. And you realize they, in the end, carried out the thing. And it was anything but something. One time, either as per him, they kept doing the dreadful, and it transformed into an out-and-out issue. With Mary find him out to New York frequently, so they can get their oddity on. He guarantees that she led him on and fooled him into feeling that they were